You know the job isn't right anymore. You've known for a while. But every morning you get up, get dressed, and go anyway because it pays well, because it's comfortable, because leaving feels scarier than staying. Here's what nobody tells you. That comfort is quietly costing you more than any risk ever could. Let's talk about the job you're scared to leave and why staying might be the most dangerous decision you're making right now. First, let's be honest about why you're still there. It's not because you love it, it's because it's familiar. You know the people, you know the systems, you know exactly what tomorrow looks like, and there's a strange comfort in that, even when tomorrow makes you miserable. Familiar isn't the same as good. A cage is familiar too, that doesn't mean it's where you belong. Most people don't leave bad situations because they're bad. They leave when the fear of staying finally outweighs the fear of change. And for a lot of women, that moment takes years longer than it should. Second, the cost you're not calculating. You think staying is the safe choice because at least you're not risking anything. But you are. You're risking your 20s. Or your 30s. The years you'll never get back. You're risking the version of you that could have grown somewhere else, built something else, become someone else. Every year you stay in a job that's wrong for you is a year you're not becoming who you're capable of being. That's not safety. That's just a slower kind of loss. And it's easy to miss because nothing dramatic happens. You just quietly become smaller, one ordinary week at a time. Third, how it's changing you without you noticing. You didn't used to be this tired. You didn't used to dread Sunday nights or feel your stomach drop every Monday morning. You didn't used to talk about your job like it's something you're surviving instead of something you're building. Slowly, without one big dramatic moment, the job reshaped you. It taught you to expect less. It taught you that your ideas don't matter as much as you thought. It taught you to shrink, to stay quiet, to stop raising your hand. And the scariest part, you started believing it. You started mistaking exhaustion for normal and low expectations for realism. Fourth, the comfortable job is not actually comfortable. You call it stability, but really you're just used to the stress. The tight chest on Sunday night, that's not normal. That's your body telling you something your mind is too scared to admit. Comfort is career quicksand. The longer you stay somewhere you've outgrown, the harder it becomes to leave, because your confidence quietly erodes the longer you stay stuck. You start to wonder if you could even make it anywhere else. That thought alone tells you everything you need to know about what this job has done to you. The job didn't just take your time, it took your belief in what you're capable of. And that's the part that takes the longest to rebuild. Fifth, why "at least I have a job" isn't enough anymore. Having a job was never actually the goal. Having a life you don't need a vacation to escape from, that's the goal. You can have a job and still be quietly disappearing. You can have a stable paycheck and still be falling out of love with your own potential. Financial safety matters, no one's saying otherwise. But financial safety without personal growth is just a slower way of staying stuck. Sixth, what's actually keeping you there? It's not the job. It's the fear. Fear that you'll leave and fail. Fear that you're not as good as you think you are. Fear that everyone will watch you try something new and quietly wait for you to fall. Here's the truth about that fear. It's not protecting you. It's just really good at pretending to. Fear feels like wisdom, but it's not wisdom. It's just the loudest voice in the room, and you've been letting it make your decisions for years. Seventh, what leaving actually requires. You don't need to quit tomorrow with no plan. That's not brave, that's reckless, and you know the difference. What you need is to stop treating someday like a real plan. Start updating your resume this week, even if you're not applying yet. Start having one honest conversation with someone in the field you actually want to be in. Start putting 10% of your energy into building your way out instead of 100% into surviving your way through. You don't need the whole staircase, you just need the next step, and the next step is almost always smaller and less scary than your fear makes it look. Eighth, remember this. The job that's slowly shrinking you will never tell you it's doing that. It'll keep paying you just enough to stay. It'll keep offering just enough comfort to keep you from leaving. That's not an accident. That's how stagnant places keep good people. They don't make it unbearable. They make it just tolerable enough that leaving feels unnecessary until years pass and you realize you gave your best years to something that never gave you room to grow. Ninth, watch what happens to the women who finally leave. They almost never say they regret it. They say they wish they'd done it sooner. They talk about the version of themselves that finally showed up once the fear stopped running the show. The one who speaks up in meetings, who negotiates without shaking, who stopped needing permission to want more. That version of you isn't gone. She's just been waiting for you to stop protecting a job that never protected you back. You are allowed to want more than tolerable. You are allowed to leave something that pays the bills but slowly empties you out. You are allowed to bet on yourself even without a guarantee, because here's what's actually true. The job isn't quietly ruining your life because it's evil. It's ruining it because you keep choosing it out of fear, over and over, one comfortable day at a time. And the moment you stop choosing fear is the moment everything starts to change. You don't have to have it all figured out today. You just have to stop pretending you're happy where you are. She wins. If this hit different, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments if you're the one this video was talking about. See you. Keep winning.